Well, here I am, and I'm so sorry Dr. Lynn Kowalski had to leave. We were really having some interesting topics and conversation. She's a wonderful woman. I love her compassion, and she's out there making sure that us women can keep up with you men these days. Because she's gone, I'm going to actually slow down a minute. And generally, at the end of every show, I give shout outs from the fabulous Jackie Brett's column I publish on www.vegasonlyentertainment.com every week. So this week, I want to just touch on a couple real fun events that, as media, I had the privilege to attend. Monday night, I love Terry Fader. I just love that show. It's at the Mirage. We had a special media event, a little pre-party, and his 7th anniversary show Monday night. He introduced a new puppet. I'll tell you about him in a minute. Boy, is he a character. But he also announced, and everybody soundly, roundly applauded, that he has signed another 5-year contract with the Mirage. That's really exciting. Terry Fader, as you know, was propelled to fame on America's Got Talent. I think it was 2007. Subsequently, that led to an engagement, originally 7 years at the Mirage. And because everybody loves him and he packs the showroom, he is here in Vegas for another 5 years. The latest puppet is Fernando V. Francisco, and I about died laughing. He's the ultimate Latin lover puppet. He's smooth, slick-haired, silver-tongued, macho little mannequin. And Terry, they really get going. The V, speaking of which, I just thought of this after my previous guest. We were talking about women and Viagra and things like that. Ferdinand V. Francisco's middle initial V does stand for Viagra. So Terry shared that with us, and it was kind of funny. I'm also happy to announce, and I want to thank all my viewers from the bottom of my heart, that, last week we had Frankie Shinta on of the Shintas. It was a very enjoyable show. He just literally had me and even production engineer in stitches during breaks and everything. So Frankie's show last week, I post everything on my That's So Vegas TV Facebook page, and he brought in, within 24 hours or more, about 40,000 views. So thank you, and people are still viewing the segments. It was really a lot of fun. The Shintas are at the Plaza Hotel down in Las Vegas, downtown, and they're a limited engagement, weekends only. But to double check that, go to the Plaza's website, please, www.plazahotel.com. So that's fun. Bill Medley and the Righteous Brothers will actually, Bucky Hurd, not the original. Who was the original? Bobby Hatfield was the original with the Righteous Brothers, but they're bringing back all those great classic songs to Harrah's beginning Wednesday, March 23rd. And if you recall, I recall because I loved them. Medley had You've Lost That Loving Feeling, which was one of my favorites songs, and Unchained Melody. So again, they're going to be at Harrah's Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays at 6 p.m. and Saturdays at 7:30 p.m. And tickets range from $39 to $125. So for the rock and rollers out there watching, Billy Idol is adding additional performances at the House of Blues. And that begins March 16th at the House of Blues at the Mandalay Bay. And those tickets start at $79.50. More for rockers, Boston of all people. Still, sometimes it just amazes me how these bands keep coming back around. They'll be celebrating a 40th anniversary. See what I'm saying? They're back around 40 years. It's hard to believe. At a downtown venue, the downtown venue. So that begins Friday, actually July 15th. So that's a little bit ahead. Mark your calendars. And they have special guest Dennis DeYoung, who is a founding member of the band Styx. So that brings back memories. Apparently there are more puppets coming to town, and Paul Zerden is opening a show at Planet Hollywood. Here we go again, another NBC's America Got Talent winner, or he's a season 10 winner, and he has a sharp-tongued puppet, from what the publicist says. And they'll be at PH Showroom at Planet Hollywood beginning Saturday, April 30th. Another guest of mine who's making a comeback is Gene Ferrari. He was on the show a couple of weeks ago. We had a delightful time. He's the absolute gentleman, 2.5 octave range tenor. And he will be at the Italian American Club on Saturday, March 26th. He's got a show there with a 12-piece band, the Mariano Longo Orchestra. And Gene's just a wonderful guy. He's like a big teddy bear. He's opened over time. He's opened for Don Rickles, Pat Cooper, Dom DeLuise, Jackie Mason, Rich Little, Jay Leno, David Brenner, and others. But he's his own show. He's really, really show worthy of watching. And you can have dinner and then watch a show. So I'm back to that whole thing. Even the Shintas at the Plaza, you can buy a fixed price ticket, $99, to see the Shintas at the Plaza, and then dinner at Oscar's. And the same thing here with the fabulous Gene Ferrari at the remodeled Italian American Club. So tickets for the show are $25 for Gene Ferrari, and then of course you can stay for dinner. Other things happening in Vegas coming up. Doghouse Vegas is got the very first outlet in Nevada. Doghouse is from Southern California, and they're known for gourmet hot dogs, sausages, burgers, one-of-a-kind creations. Sounds like a fun, casual place. I haven't been, but I understand the food's great. So they're opening a new location on Paradise, which just happens to be, wouldn't you know it, near the Hard Rock Hotel and my fabulous sponsor, the Red Roof Inn, all on Paradise. Those of you who like food trucks, Food Truck Fridays are going to begin at the Huntridge Shopping Center, and that's going to start Fridays. Of course, being there is free, but you have to buy the food. So they'll be charging normal prices for food and beverage. Another interesting switch up in the dining and show atmosphere here in Las Vegas, Marriage Can Be Murder, which I've seen and is really funny. They're starting a mimosa murder Sunday brunch. Gotta like that. And so they'll start slaying audiences beginning April 3rd at 12:30 p.m. Tickets start at $83.20. That includes a 3-course meal, tax, and gratuity. Wow, all kinds of stuff. Maybe this dining and then seeing a show stuff is really coming back to Vegas. That would be so wonderful. Also, the Marriage Can Be Murder has, of course, Murder Your Mother's Day special. No, they don't want you to murder your mother, but they're going to have a special on May 8th, and they will treat ladies to a special gift, and that includes a rose and a glass of champagne for mom. So for the kids, Sprinkles at the Link is celebrating a 2-year anniversary on Monday, March 22nd, and they have gifts and giveaways and some special media contest. I don't have the detail on that, but apparently they're having a media contest. Also on March 21st, anyone who whispers happy birthday at Sprinkles before 3:21 p.m. gets a free cupcake. So moms and dads, take your kids there. The Link's fabulous anyway with the promenade and all that. And wouldn't you know it, St. Patrick's Day celebrations abound here in Las Vegas, and there are so many, there's just no way I could even mention probably not even a fifth of them. For complete details, times, tickets, events, locations, go to my www.vegasonlyentertainment.com website under Vegas VIPs. There are all kinds of parades, a lot of dining specials, -5 with cocktails, O'Shea's. A lot of places at the Link are offering a ton of Irish drinks and, goodness, corned beef and cabbage. The Grand Bazaar's got giveaways, a leprechaun wandering around. There's just way too much is going on. I can't even begin to tell you. Great stuff at the Mob. If you're interested in El Chapo, The Great Escape, remember the escape artist? They have a display that's actually, they've done a detailed scale model of that whole escape tunnel. Pretty fascinating. Again, thanks for staying with me through this, and go to www.vegasonlyentertainment.com under Vegas VIPs if you missed anything or want to know more what's going on. See you next week. Bye.